everyone, welcome back to Spectrum classes. In this video, I am going to discuss is Henderson-Hasselbalch equation. This Henderson equation is very important as it gives the relationship between the pH of the buffer solution with the pKa value or pKb value, right? According to this equation, here is the acid and this acid in the buffer solution, this acid dissociates like this. And according to the law of mass action we have already discussed, so we are having this acid dissociation constant like this. And here instead of this H3O plus, I have just replaced it H plus just for the sake of simplicity. If I am just taking the log minus log on both the sides, so what I will get, minus log of this Ka minus log of this species and minus log of this H plus ions, right? Because these two are in multiplication. Then this will be replaced as pKa and this remains as such. So this is since negative, so this will come to this side and it will be in the plus, right? So plus log base 10 salt upon acid, and this will remain as such here on the right hand side. So this will be equal to pH. So on solving this, I'll just written as pH is equal to pKa plus log base 10 salt upon acid. Now you may have a question, what is this salt? So this salt is equal to this A minus. What is this A minus? A minus is this conjugate base which is produced by the buffer solution, right? In the buffer solution. So I'm just going to discuss it with numerical in this slide, right? So here you can understand or you can see the example of this Henderson equation. So find the pH of the buffer solution containing this mole per liter of this CH3COONa. So here this CH3COONa, this is the salt and its concentration is equal to 0.20 molar, and the CH3COOH is equal to 0.15 molar. Fine. So this is the composition of our buffer solution. This is our buffer solution. Fine. And the Ka value is equal to this much. So on applying the Henderson equation, we are having this, and on putting the values in this equation, Ka is equal to this much, 1.8 into 10 raised to minus 5, and log base 10. Salt is what? So salt is our CH3COONa. Here this is minus 0.20 divided by 0.15, right? So salt upon acid. And on solving this equation, we are getting the pH of this solution will be equal to 4.87, right? So this is how you can understand this Henderson equation, how we are going to solve this. And here the important point is that I'll just written HA plus HA dissociates like H plus plus A minus. So here in case of buffer solution, what it says that this will be equal to the salt which produces this, right? And HA which is present initially. So here you can find out what it says. Weak acid only slightly dissociates, and its dissociation is further suppressed by the addition of the salt, which provides A minus ions due to common ion effect. As a result, the equilibrium concentration of the unionized acid is nearly equal to the initial concentration of the acid, and the equilibrium concentration of A minus is presumed to be equal to the initial concentration of the salt added, since it completely dissociates. So I hope you understand. Now another application of this Henderson equation is that the dissociation constant of weak acid can be determined by measuring the pH of the buffer solution containing equimolar concentrations of the acid or base and the salt, right? So here suppose this is our acid, HA plus, HA will dissociates as H plus plus A minus. Then we are having this Henderson equation, and from this Henderson equation, if we are going to have at some point of time this salt is equal to the acid concentration, means salt concentration is exactly equal to the acid concentration, then we have this salt upon acid equal to 1. Say I'm just replaced with this x and x, both are same, and on solving this we are going to get 1 log base 10 1, and which has value 0. So if we are having this part of this equation 0, then in that case pH is equal to pKa. So from here we can determine simply by determining the pH, we can easily determine the pKa of the buffer solution. The measured pH therefore gives the value of pKa of the weak acid. This is important. Fine. So I hope you understand this point of fact. This can also be determined like this. This is in equilibrium, and for this dissociation constant is like this, and if Ha minus salt is equal to acid concentration, then these two will be cancelled out, and on taking minus log on both the sides, then we can get this pKa is equal to pH, right? Here the important point, if you are a student of MSc, then this type of experiment you are going to determine. So in that case, we are just come to know the equivalence point from this graph. So at this equivalence point, we are having equivalence means the point at which we are having the concentration of acid is exactly equal to the concentration of base, right? But this point of pH is just half of that, because at half of this pH, half of this volume, we are having the concentration of this acid is exactly equal to the concentration of this salt, right? So this is important point, because while we are doing this experiment, we just confuse at this moment, right? So this is important. I will solve it in the next video. Now another application. A buffer solution of desired pH can be prepared by adjusting the concentration of the salt and the acid added for the buffer solution. So here I am just going you one example for this. So here, suppose a chemistry student desire to prepare 1 liter of buffer solution of pH 9. How many grams of ammonium chloride have to be added to 1 liter of this molar ammonia to make such a buffer? pKb of ammonia is equal to this much, right? So now applying the Henderson equation. So this is the dissociation equation, and here Henderson equation for pH we are having pKa is equal to salt upon acid, and for base we are having, this is for base, right? Base we are having POH is equal to pKb plus salt upon here this base. Fine. So this is important. Now put all the values here. So pKb is given as this much. So I'm just going to put here this pH I need to prepare, but here in this equation I do not have pH. I need to calculate the POH first. So pH is equal to 9 and pH plus POH is equal to 14 according to the ionization of water. So here from this equation I'll just get POH is equal to 5, and on putting these value of pH and pKb in this Henderson equation, I'll just get this much, right? So salt I need to add to the 1 liter of solution, and the concentration of ammonia is 0.2 molar. 5 minus 4.475, I'll just get 0.25. So log base 10, taking the anti-log of that, so 10 raised to the power 0.25 into, this is in denominator, so it will go and multiply. So after solving this, I'll get this much of molar, because this is in molar. Now this is molar. Now I need to calculate the weight of the ammonium chloride. So salt can be calculated, amount of the salt can be calculated, this molar into molecular weight. So molecular weight of ammonium chloride is 53.5, and this gives me 19.027 grams in a liter. I have to dissolve this ammonium chloride to prepare this pH of buffer solution. I hope you find this video helpful, and I have made this video just to have the basic concept, basic idea about the acid and bases and different type of processes, different type of terminology which are going to use here, and that will help us in solving the pH metric titrations, right? So in the next video I am just going to show you the pH metric titration of acetic acid with NaOH, and in that we are going to have many of the terminologies which we have explained here, that we are going to use directly in that video. So I hope you will find this video helpful, and if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Thank you all. Thanks for watching.